Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Test realm. That's what we're doing with Empyrea. Yeah, none of that's on live realm. So all that work I did, yeah, that's gone. All of it, like, is gone. Huh. Oh well. Time to start over again.
Ah, there you are. It's time you learned a lesson about being thorough and following through with your responsibilities. Initiate. You heard correctly. You never signed your Arcanum rank promotion paperwork, so you're not officially an understudy yet. So here, sign. Done? Congratulations, blah blah. While we're on the subject of thoroughness, I hear you failed to submit your full post-Mirage report. Whatever you did in Mirage managed to pull several of the scholars' noses out of their books and get them all worked up about something. Old Baba Yaga's been ranting and raving even more than usual. I think she's even been crying. Yes, you should probably check on her.
What a sicko. Apparently he takes joy in. Especially witches.
Wizard, we have to hurry! Mallory! We have to save her! You, Grandmother Raven, entrusted her to me, and I... Empyrea! That's where Spider's taken my sweet Mallory! Please! After everything you've done, don't be cravenly now! The stakes are... too high! Go ask Irene how you can help!
Question, what if I don't want to help? Just saying.
Understudy, at last. Your exploits in Mirage, while impressive, have resulted in a situation we at the Arcanum find concerning. In an unprecedented occurrence, several scholars have paused their studies and convened to address Spider's increasing threat to the Spiral. We've learned that Grandfather Spider aims to recover his Chaos Heart, and that he plans to use Mallory in some way to do so. If the Chaos Heart is removed from its bonds in Empyrea, it will unravel the very fabric of existence. Needless to say, that would be bad. The Committee of Scholars has determined a mission to Empyrea is required, and that you should lead it. Do you accept this responsibility? Good.
Sure.
Head to the dry docks. Immediately. The Committee of Scholars will brief you on the mission. I will join you all momentarily.
Yay. Such fun, mini WoW. Okay. Might want to just put on 2-speed while I'm doing these.
As you enter the
walking.
cavernous dry docks, your senses are assaulted by the smell of dust and the palpable anxiety of the busy scholars. But your eyes are quickly drawn to the extraordinary ship moored close by. You get the sense you've seen it before.
Impressive, is she not? It is hard not to admire Kabbalist aesthetics, even if their intergalactic navigational systems are less than stellar.
And you ain't gonna get those systems updated with weak puns. Get back to work, bub. Ignis and I will be there to help in a minute. As for you, understudy, now's not the best time to chat, unless you're here about the Empyrea mission.
Why else would I be here? Why? Why else would I be
You're joining the mission? Great! Though I feel the need to warn you, Empyrea ain't exactly a toboggan ride down the hill.
Really?
Raven created Empyrea specifically to keep Spider out. As such, travel and communications with Empyrea are exceedingly difficult.
Difficult, but not impassable. Raven shrouded Empyrea in a magical storm called the Aether, which shields the Chaos Heart from Spider. It even keeps Raven herself out. Unfortunately, the Aether doesn't seem to be a deterrent to the semi-divine, like Spider's children.
Recently, Ione received a jumbled message from the Empyrean city of Xanadu that leads us to suspect Spider's son, the Bat, is there. Then, one of our adjunct scholars decided he'd take it upon himself to go investigate, so he borrowed Spark's stream portal prototype.
Aye, and no one's heard from poor Medulla since. Oh, 'tis a right shame that. He seemed like a bright enough fellow, if not a wee bit impetuous.
Precisely why we are being extra meticulous now. There is no room for error with this mission.
Whoa, you know.
Hello there, Ione. We were just briefing the understudy on the particulars of the mission to Empyrea.
And you're just in time to tell them all about the ship. Come on, Ignis. Spark needs our help.
Very well. Come, understudy.
Why would I want to?
Since the Arcanum's last voyage to Empyrea, thus,
You're
the
not
great
even
sky
speaking to
ship
me.
you see before. Since the Arcanum's last voyage to Empyrea resulted in depressing failure, a more reliable mode of transportation has become priority 1. Thus, the great sky ship you see before you. It's called the Spiral Arc. Does it look familiar to you? It should. Perhaps you recall seeing it referenced when you read The History of the Great Schism. Those who would become the Cabal built it as a lifeboat to usher them through the violent end of the spiral that they believed inevitable. After the schism, the Spiral Arc was forgotten until a young man with an incorrigible interest in technology found it here collecting dust. As fate would have it, that young man, named Spark, hails from Empyrea and has dedicated his life to solving the enigma of Empyrean travel. And despite my many objections, he has volunteered to accompany you on this mission. He is also my brother, but that is inconsequential. You and Spark should become acquainted. Here, give him this ion dust he requested, and lend him any further aid he may require.
So, here's the thing, right? So, I've been listening to the story, and I'm gonna have to redo everything that I've already recorded. So, my idea is that I'm just gonna skip through most of it. But I didn't record the first part of it until we get to the part where I'm back doing things there.
There we
I'm just
are.
gonna,
The homemade world door is secured and ready for transport. You sure we shouldn't test it first?
This world door will serve as the initial stream portal link and what I hope will eventually become an Empyrean-wide teleportation network.
Ah, kinda like how a lead climber does that first free climb to install the guide rope, so everyone else can use it to scale the mountain.
I suppose so, yes.
Just gotta get that first anchor point down, right? Oh, hey there, understudy. Excuse me, I need to check the status of the hull.
Greetings, understudy. I am pleased that we may finally be formally introduced. I am called Spark. It is my honor to serve as your science officer for this mission. Do I detect the invigorating smell of ion dust? Excellent. Come, I will show you what the ion dust is for, and along the way, I can show you around the Spiral Arc. Please, follow me.
When do I have ion dust?
This is the Arc's main machine room, which I have retrofitted with a sublight stream drive engine. Ignis is smoke testing.
I don't care.
Spark, me boy. Your engine sure is imp-
I
Have
don't
you
care.
tried increasing the
I don't care.
Given her odds,
I don't care.
Intriguing. It will take some
I
I
don't-
trust you'll figure it out, Spark.
I don't
Yes,
care.
of course. Thank you for your assistance,
I don't
Ignis.
care.
Understudy, we should make haste with the tour.
That was pointless.
These stately doors lead to the surprisingly spacious living quarters. Say what you will about the Cabal, the ensuite lavatories are far more comfortable than those here in the Arcanum. Moving on. This is the emergency escape pod bay. The pods are superfluous to our mission, but removing them all would require too much effort.
Okay.
Here we find the heart of my intra-ethereal navigational guidance system, the Lux. It uses quantum photon superpositioning to breach Its design came to me after I slipped and hit my head in the aforementioned cramped Arcanum lavatory. Our tour comes to its conclusion here. There, under the main viewer, is the Cyclolab. It will help us plot, and we will end the tour with the one detailed technology. Without a sky captain experienced in ethereal travel, the chair and this mission are utterly futile. Fortunately, the scholars have this issue mostly figured out. It would be prudent for you to check on that. I really should get back to work.
Okay. Wow, the first piece of actual great info we need. Wow. I like to mention the fact that this is a kid's game, yet they're putting such vocabulary that they wouldn't understand. And I don't understand a lot of these words. Just saying.
About time. We should have told Spark to skip the lavatory tour. Listen,
Thank you.
The mission requires a sky captain with experience in Empyrea. I'm sure we don't need to explain how limited that selection is.
There is only one such person known to us scholars, a wharf rat of dubious reputation, by the name of Captain Taylor Coleridge.
You remember him, right? As we understand it, you and old Coleridge met in Chrysalis a while back.
And we're hoping that relationship will help recruit Coleridge to this mission. He's not my first choice, but he'll have to do. Our intelligence has tracked him to Polaris. I'll mark the location.
Captain Cool Ranch is essential to the mission. Whatever it takes to convince him to help, you do it. Whatever it takes.
Great. Thanks, lad. Why are they still cheering? I not realized I did this like months ago. Am I still cheering?
Quelle chance! The hero of Walrusburg arrives in our time of need. The crooked inspectors are harassing my husband in the stockroom. Help him!
Oh no, I am such worried Minnie. Wow.
Silence! We've given you multiple warnings, Coleridge, yet we continue to receive reports of rats in this establishment. Clean up or pay up!
Haha, so funny.
Fish flingers wouldn't know a rat.
Was that a threat?
Ye feather-brained fish flingers wouldn't know a rat if it were standing right in front of ye. We ain't bribing ye without a fight, yeah.
Was that
Really?
a threat? According to No 41-861B, threatening a city official is a capital offense. Prepare to be punished. Who are you?
Wizard!
ha,
Ben.
yay.
What brings you?
So excited to see you.
Actually, what do you say ye help me swap this scum out of me stockroom? Then we catches up.
Sweet, my dude. Yeah, sure, this will do. Inspector Escoffier. No one loves you. Force down Shadow Pip. Instant. Just saying. It's Escoffier. Oh no. Oh no, I am so scared. I am so scared. I am scared. Oh, spook. Oh no. I am so worried. Just, yeah. Rip. I Escoffier.
Oh, Coleridge, I did not know you were friends with the hero of Walrusburg. Perhaps I was a bit, overzealous.
Ha!
Upon further inspection, I officially declare this establishment healthcare compliant. Au revoir!
Thank the
Screw you.
70 seas ye wandered in when ye did, old friend. Come, let me pour you a tasty tiki drink on the house.
Mon amour, what happened? The vile inspectors, they ran away so fast. Was Escoffier crying?
And all who heard should see them there, and all should cry, beware, beware! The crooked inspectors won't be bothering us anymore, me love.
Wait,
C'est
what?
magnifique! The hero of Walrusburg strikes again. I will pour for you our most popular drink, a poisson colada.
Wait, what? Me love? You're a rat. She's a penguin. You're ugly and old. It's dumb. What?
Yeah, sounds as though we've both led exciting lives since we parted last. Come, let us swap stories over tropical-themed novelty beverages. What's that? You didn't come here for a tasty tiki drink? You want me to captain a skyship to Empyrea? Absolutely not. The
Screw
fate
you.
of the spiral is at stake. Answer still no. Sorry, I'm done sailing. I am a small business owner now and a husband. Besides, Even if I wanted to help, which I don't, I wouldn't be of much assistance to ye. Me exploits in Empyrea came purely by accident. We happened upon Empyrea because I got lost searching for the storm gate to El Dorado. We only made it out thanks to a child's lucky guesses. At least that's what they told me happened. I was knocked unconscious in a shipwreck. Woke up days later, docked at some strange library. The navigator from that fateful journey was really the one most responsible for piloting the ship the entire time. That navigator is actually a sky captain in his own right now, and an adventurous one at that. He goes by the name of Captain James T. Pork. As it happens, he and his crew passed through here but a few days ago. They were heading to Azteca. Said something about an asteroid. If you tell Pork there's glory to be had, he'll join your cause, no matter how perilous the journey. Look for him in the Zocalo. Oh, and if you happen to run into our dear friend Old Cobb, do send him this way. Tell him he'll never have to pay at the Rada Tiki.
Funny. And they're still cheering. Screw you.
A second? Please, it's an emergency, life or death.
Sure, my dude.
So, are you a powerful wizard, or do you just dress like one? You are? Great. Whatever powerful wizard stuff you're up to is gonna have to wait. My captain needs your help. Follow me.
I like how he just orders it.
Here's where the frenzied she-beasts captured him. I'm no good in a fight, but I'll do what I can. We just gotta hurry.
My trusted companion. I knew you'd bring help. Get me out of here before these morosely magnificent priestesses sacrifice me. The one with the soulful eyes and the flawless, scaly skin has the key to the cage. Careful, she bites.
Only the worthy may enter the shrine to the crying sky. Such unrest only further angers the crying sky. Here's the key to the cage. Just promise you'll take the big man far away.
Oh, don't pretend you won't miss me. Beans! You heard the lovely lady. Let me out of this cage. We've got places to go.
Darn it, James, I'm a doctor, not a locksmith. Wizard, would you be so kind as to use the priestess's key to let Captain Pork out of his pen?
Ha ha ha. He should stay in his camp.
Freedom at last. I warned you, captivating captors, that my crew would come for me. There will be no sacrifice this day.
What? We never planned to sacrifice you. We locked you up to keep you out of our personal space while we pray.
And that only caused you more grief, didn't it? Beans, new wizard friend. Let's leave these gals to their prayers.
Why were you here in the first place?
I can't thank you enough, Wizard. Your timing is impeccable. The name is James T. Pork, captain of the sky ship Endeavor. Charmed, I'm sure. I assume you're already acquainted with my chief medical officer here. I don't know where Beans found you, but I'm glad he did. Thank you both.
It's more like the wizard found me. They just dropped everything and ran headlong into battle without flinching.
Impressive. I could use someone like that on my crew. Interested, Wizard? Great. First things first, we should probably leave Azteca. Now. But don't worry. A new mission will find its way to us. They always do. What's that? You know of a mission? Empyrea, you say? To save the Spiral? No. My precious Endeavor, though a strong ship, will never survive the stormy Empyrean either. What? The Arcanum as a ship? That's different. We're in. Beans and I will secure provisions and meet you at the Arcanum. I remember the way.
Stop. Wrong way.
Hey, understudy, you're finally back!
But where's Coleridge?
Oh, yeah, he was a jerk.
That no-good, cowardly rat! This makes me unhappy. Extremely unhappy. The Spiral is doomed if we don't find an experienced sky captain.
Oh, the Wizard found you an experienced sky captain, ma'am. Captain James T. Pork, reporting for duty. The doorman, Fitzhume, showed me in.
Nice to meet you. So, you've sailed the stormy Empyrean skies.
Actually, he has. And rather deftly, too.
My reputation precedes me. You're Nimbari, no? I loved my short time on Numea. Wizard introduced me to your enchanting friends.
We have met, Pork. My brother and I were aboard Coleridge's ship that you navigated out of Empyrea. It was you who delivered us here.
Blue girl? All grown up, and what about little blue boy? Have the years here in the Arcanum treated him as well as they have you?
Yes.
Nice.
Spark's maturation has made me proud. As he will be the mission's science officer, you two should reacquaint yourselves. Understudy, while the crew prepares for takeoff, Velma von Vinkman has requested a word with you in her office before you leave.
Oh, yes. Yes. I want my Shadow Trickster. This is what I really want.
Well, if it isn't my favorite partner in Shadow. I know, I should have reached out, but I've been busy chasing shadows. Literally. From what I heard, you've been chasing shadows of your own. You've got quite the grandfather spider situation on your hands, don't you? You'll need to be prepared for whatever spider throws at you next. That's why I've created a cool new shadow spell, the Shadow Trickster. Just collect the essence from the Shadow Trickster that I've corralled in the Shadow Training Room. Then I'll use it to teach you the spell. Oh, this probably goes without saying, but don't trust anything the Trickster says. Just get the Trickster essence and get out. Good luck!
Yeah, I probably should, considering his name is literally Trickster. It did just come out, so there's gotta be some glitches.
Who's there? Oh, you look kind and decent. I'm an innocent captive. Please help. Bah, you're not buying any of that, are you? Venkman said you were clever, so I'll be straight with you. I could have escaped this rinky-dink study hall at any time, but I wanted to meet you. Grandfather Spider will reward me handsomely for bringing you in. He might even let me keep your head as a trophy. Let's play.
What's... Nope. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Ew. Just say. Ooze. Oh, I so called that shield. Not liking my hand. Bugs. Just bugs. 2. That shields. Interesting. Okay, great.
Fine. Do what you will with my essence. Grandfather Spider will release me when he destroys you. You and this disgusting spiral.
Okay. Oh, he's gone.
You've got that smug, I just wiped the floor with a shadow trickster look, so I'm guessing your little jaunt was a success. All right, you got the essence. Now here's the trick with the trickster. Cast this little spell, you take on his form, and his skills. I hope that spell serves you well in Empyrea, Wizard. I'm glad I was able to teach it to you before you left. The other scholars might not trust me enough to include me in their little committee, but I couldn't just sit back and not offer to help. Well, I guess I should get back to work, and you should get going to Empyrea. Oh, and feel free to tell Ione and the others how helpful I was.
Oh yeah, you're helpful. This spell is a great spell, I must say.
At last. I was becoming anxious. The Ark is fully updated, loaded, and prepped for takeoff.
As is the crew. The course is set and we're ready to take our positions.
Excellent. Oh, there's just one more thing. Ignis, if you would.
Right. I fashioned a special outfit for you, understudy. It should provide at least a wee bit of protection against the Empyrean storms. I made you one too, Spark. Sorry, Pork and Beans. I only had time for these badges. But hey, at least you're all kind of matched now.
Thank you, Ignis. Your gift means a great deal to me. I will say a figurative hello to Empyrea for you. And for you, sister.
Just see to it that the mission succeeds, brother, and try not to die. That would make me sad.
At least we'll look the part. Crew, To your positions. Wizard will leave on your mark.
The time has come, understudy. Are you quite ready? From there, you must locate my contact, Ziggy's good. Remember, aboard the Ark, Pork is in charge. But that authority transfers to you the minute you land in Xanadu. From there, you must locate my contact, Ziggy Stardust. She should be able to help you track down Mallory and the Bat.
Take care, understudy.
Safe journeys. Oh, and watch out for sky squids.
Just go.
Sky squids. Oh yeah, that's also a little cutscene. Yeah, this is a nice cutscene.
Are we ready? All right, crew, it's go time. Wizard, would you do the honors of initiating the takeoff sequence on the systems console?
Sure. Here we go.
We are all systems go, Captain. Ready for takeoff.
Excellent, Mr. Spark. Initiate the photon propellers.
Photon propellers initiated, Captain. We have liftoff, sir.
Take us out, Mr. Spark.
We are clear. All systems nominal, Captain. Shall I spool the stream drive for warp speed?
Absolutely. And point us toward Empyrea while you're at it.
Already done, sir. The stream drive is spooled. Entering warp speed now.
Take her in, Spark. Headlong into the storm. Listen to this kitten purr. You've built quite an impressive sky ship, Mr. Spark. Quite impressive indeed.
Thank you, sir. We are approaching the Empyrean Stormgate in 3, 2, 1. We have breached Empyrean airspace, reducing stream drive to normal speed.
Whoa! The Empyrean ether. Just as mean and nasty as I remember. Brace for impact!
We have sustained catastrophic damage. The shields are failing. There must be something wrong with the Lux capacitor.
We're losing altitude. Pull up, man. Pull up. Pull up!
Hi. Woo! Loading screen.
Should be fine. Glad you could join us, Wizard. Just take it slow. You've been out in the cold for a while now. How do you feel? Can you walk?
Sick.
That's it. Nice and easy. I ran a full diagnostic on you while you were snoozing. The good news is you're gonna be fine. The bad news is you're in Empyrea. The ship took a knockout punch to the chin. It's bad, real bad. The jewel inside that cyclo thingy looks even worse. The captain's gone outside to look around, and I haven't heard much from Spark. I assume he's okay. Hard to tell if he's concussed or just weird. I've got to salvage my medical supplies. Can you run down to the hold and see if Spark's all right? He'll want to know about the cyclo what's-it.
Okay. Oh, that's the thing that sniped. I guess I got it. Story 2.
In answer to your query, I am uninjured. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same of the Ark. The crash was certainly unexpected. The ether storms have intensified since my sister and I were smuggled out of Empyrea. I can only speculate that the conflict between Grandmother Raven and Grandfather Spider is somehow amplifying the storms. Most intriguing. The crash damaged the hull beyond repair. The ship, I require a working cyclolab and Lux capacitor to modify a pod. Our capacitor is intact, but apparently our cyclolab is broken. We cannot leave this island until the storm jewel in the Psycholabe is replaced. Captain Pork is outside. You can help him search for a new one.
Cool.
Well, we made it to Empyrea, but can we make it to Xanadu? The good news is, I know where we are. This is Ariel. We landed here on my last trip with Captain Coolidge. The bad news, it's not a very hospitable place. The jungles inland are very dangerous. Last time we ran into trouble. Not all of us made it. You tell me we need to repair the Cyclolabe. But first things first, let's see if the world door we brought made it through the crash. The world door's working perfectly. We can get back to the rest of the spiral. But that doesn't get us any closer to Xanadu. The ether storms wreck ships here all the time. Their wind stones might serve as a replacement storm jewel for our broken Cyclolabe. Ah, that wall wasn't there when I came here last time. And neither was that village. It looks like the castaways may be able to give us a windstone for the Cyclolabe. Let's go check out this village and see.
Alright. We're getting closer to I started putting and doing stuff.
I'm glad to see your shipwreck had survivors. Welcome, strangers, to nowhere. This is your home now.
Thanks for the welcome. But we will be leaving as soon as our ship is repaired.
Once we all felt as you do, but no one can leave the Isle of Ariel. Speak to Prospero, our elder. He will explain.
Welcome, newcomers, to your new home. You need windstones? They are gone. We have recovered all of the windstones from the shipwrecks and given them to the master. He had need of them.
This master, is he the reason you can't leave? Is he keeping you prisoners here?
Of course not. The master is our protector and provider. He keeps the beastmen away so that we are safe. From his tower in the jungle, he sees all. He saw your ship crash and will no doubt come to greet you. Ah, here he is now.
Kubla! Is that you?
My name is Khan. Pork, I see you still remember me. I cannot help but be touched. I, of course, remember you. Wizard, if you have come here with this cowardly oaf, you are doomed. He will give you nothing but pain and betrayal.
Khan, listen to me. I thought you were dead. I never would have left you.
Don't insult my intelligence. Why are you here?
We're on a critical mission to save the spiral, but our ship crashed here on the way to Xanadu and...
Xanadu? Don't taunt me! Driven by dire need, I left my throne and beloved city, trusting you and your hapless captain to bring me to the Arcanum. Instead, you marooned me here. And now, years later, with who knows what horrors unleashed upon my beloved home, now you sail back to Xanadu?
It's true. Khan, we'll take you with us. We'll take you home. All we need is a storm jewel. We can escape this place if we work together.
A storm jewel? I had one once, years ago, when I tried to build my own ship to escape this wretched place. The Beastmen stole it from me. Caliban, chief of the Beastmen, he has it now. You will never get it from him. You are trapped here, as are we all. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to my tower. I must prepare, you see, to take my sweet revenge against you.
Khan, wait! Khan! My past is catching up with me. Khan was aboard Coolidge's ship years ago. We were taking him from Xanadu to the Arcanum. But the storms ravaged our ship. We stopped here for repairs. Khan and I went into the jungle for supplies, when suddenly we were attacked In the melee, Khan fell into a rocky crevasse. I was sure he was dead. I somehow evaded the beastly attackers and retreated to the ship. Those beastly creatures, they must be these beastmen Khan was talking about. They have the storm jewel we need. How can we get it from them?
You cannot. Caliban, but the beastmen were here before us, before Khan, even before Sycorax, the great witch the Master defeated. They are terrible enemies. Caliban, their leader, rules them with an iron hand. He has a magic stone that controls their minds. His fortress is unassailable. But there is one among them who might help you. An outcast called Crusher. You will find her cave in the jungle.
Caliban's magic stone. That must be our storm jewel. We've got to get it from him. Go find this Crusher. I'll stay here and see if the villagers can help us in other ways. Find me when you're ready to take on Caliban.
Good luck, wizard.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? We are definitely catching up. We are almost there to where I started recording it on my channel. So once I get there, I'm probably gonna get to the part where we left off last, and then we'll continue on from there. Right? Right. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost there. This is a long recording. But yeah, I'll go off cam and I'll catch up. Yeah, this is how it all began. Just by the way. Oh yeah, we're right there.
Go away, puny human. Crusher, crush you.
Sure, Crusher. We're friends, remember? That was in a different time and a different. I have the wrong. Oh well. Oh yeah, okay. All it does is spam weaknesses. That's nice. Shadow? Yeah. Here you go ahead and attack now. Hopefully that'll be cool. We need to look at the okay, nice. Oh, they both did well. Sick. please have a shadow clip? Kind of need it, like now. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Give me a shadow pip. Serious. For this game. Give me a shadow. Oh my god. This is even gonna kill because it's freaking but shielded for no reason at all. God. Screw this game. Probably would have killed him if I saw him by God's name!
You're not so puny after all, human. What you want?
Jesus.
You seek to steal from Caliban? I hate Caliban! If you want to bring Caliban down, I'm happy to help. Caliban, he cast me out of the tribe and threw our son Wesley in the monkey spider cave. Terrible! You must help Wesley. Monkey spiders will eat him. Please, bring him back. Then we get Caliban.
Okay, right? Okay, so I'm gonna just sum up what is gonna be done here, but I'm gonna end it here because I think we continue it after I consider her son. So basically, we go into the cave. He's stuck in spider webs. He needs to get out of spider webs. Do this collecting craft quest. It's really dumb. It takes a while. Once you do that, he escapes. We bring him back. Blah blah blah. Picks up from where we recorded last. So, thanks everybody for watching. Like the video if you like the video. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Which hopefully I'll be all caught up in I don't know how long it'll take. I'll get there. Okay? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!